She told me it was a medical emergency. She told me I was the only one who could save her. I didn't know that by saving her, I was signing my baby's death warrant. By my second trimester, the atmosphere in our house had shifted from uncomfortable to suffocating. Elena had transitioned from a grieving friend to a constant presence in Julian's ear. She started helping with the nursery, but every suggestion she made was a subtle jab. "Are you sure about this colour? Julian always hated yellow." Or, "I remember when Julian said he never wanted to be tied down by a house full of toys." Julian was caught in the middle. He wanted to be the hero for everyone, the protective husband to me and the loyal saviour to Elena. But he couldn't see that Elena was slowly poisoning his perception of our future. Then came that Tuesday afternoon, the day my world collapsed. Julian was away on a business trip, and it was just Elena and me in the house. I was feeling frail. My pregnancy had been difficult, and the doctor had strictly ordered me to rest because my iron levels were dangerously low. I was supposed to be on bed rest, but Elena came into my room frantic and pale. "Clara, you have to help me," she sobbed, clutching her phone. "My brother, he's been in a massive accident. He's in surgery right now, and they need a rare blood type. He's O negative, Clara. The hospital is out. I'm not a match, but Julian told me once that you are." I felt a wave of dizziness. "Elena, I'm pregnant. The doctor said I'm already borderline anemic. I can't donate blood right now. It's too risky." But Elena fell to her knees. She grabbed my hands, her tears soaking my skin. "Please, he's all I have left. If he dies, I have no one. Julian would never forgive me if I didn't ask. He'd never forgive you if you let my brother die when you had the power to save him. Please, Clara, it's just 1 pint, for Julian's sake." She played the one card she knew would work, my husband's loyalty. I was terrified of Julian looking at me and seeing someone who was selfish, someone who let his sister's family die. In a state of panicked guilt, I let her drive me to a private clinic she claimed was handling the emergency. I was lightheaded the moment we walked in. The staff there seemed hurried, almost avoiding my eyes. As the needle entered my arm, I felt a cold chill wash over me. I looked at Elena, expecting to see gratitude. Instead, she was standing in the corner of the room, staring at the bag filling with my blood. She wasn't crying anymore. She had a look of cold, sharp satisfaction. Within an hour of returning home, the cramping started. It began as a dull ache and quickly turned into a sharp, tearing agony. I screamed for Elena, but she was nowhere to be found. I crawled to the bathroom, my vision blurring, clutching my stomach and praying to a god I hadn't spoken to in years. When Julian finally rushed through the door hours later, he found me unconscious on the floor. I woke up in a sterile hospital room to the sound of Julian's muffled sobbing. I didn't need to ask. The emptiness in my womb told me everything. My baby was gone. "I'm so sorry, Clara," Julian choked out, his face buried in his hands. "Elena told me what happened. She told me you insisted on donating blood against her warnings. She said you wanted to prove how strong you were, and that you ignored the doctor's orders." I stared at the ceiling, my heart turning into a block of ice. Elena hadn't just taken my baby. She was now taking my truth,